We're at the home of the Super Bowl 52 champions, Lincoln Financial Field in Philadelphia, PA.
Coming up, we've got what should prove to be a good one, as it'll be the Buffalo Bills taking on the Philadelphia Eagles.
Here's the kicker, Jake Elliott, ready to get this one started. And off we go from Lincoln Financial Field.
This fielded right at the goal line. And he returns this to the 22. Allen going to look to throw on the first play.
Flush to his right. He's got it complete to Stephon Diggs. And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. A good start. One play, 10 yards. From the 32 now. Here's 1st and 10. Now a first carry for Latavius Murray.
And the defense closes quickly there. He'll get maybe a yard to the 33. Ball at the 33, 2nd and 9.
Again, it's Murray.
And he'll get about 3 up close to the 35. Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
Now he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted.
Darius Slay with a pick. And a great return as he gets this all the way down close to the 30-yard line. That's kind of a double whammy. I mean, the interception on the opening drive, that's one thing. But to give him this field position, that's another.
Absolutely perfect start for this defense. They take the ball away on the opening possession. They know that their offense will get the ball to start the second half. They line them up in field goal position. And to me, they got a chance for a touchdown right here out of the gate.
Swift going to try up the middle.
5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on first down. Decided to hand it off that time on the run-pass option.
Appeared to be an easy decision. Just gave it inside. Nice steady gain.
So from the 26-yard line, here's a 2nd and 5. Off the play fake. Here's Hurts.
Got him in. It's Brown. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10.
Hurts connecting there with Brown for the Eagles first.
Didn't they tell us in our meetings that they needed to account for him on each and every play?
You think a guy of his caliber? So how does a guy like him get that wide open?
That usually means there's a tire breakdown on what the coverage was. That everyone thought they were doing something, and they were supposed to be doing something else. But bottom line is, no matter what, you...
Touchdown, Eagles!
DeAndre Swift.
An 11-yard touchdown.
And the Eagles use the early turnover to get on the board first here in this one.
On for the extra point, Jake Elliott. He's got it, and the Eagles lead at 7-2. After the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away.
And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line.
Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. Now remember, the last time out, they threw the interception. That led to the touchdown, so now time to regroup.
It certainly is, and they're...
Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted.
Picked by Kevin Byard. And the return here will go to the 31-yard line.
Well, they're certainly not giving much up to their defense, are they? Because for the second time now, that D has had to run back out on the field early after an interception. And remember, on the last drive, the opposing side took it in for 6 after that interception.
Well, throw left side to start out. That's complete. And down inside the 15 it goes. 17 yards and a first down for Philly.
So many times in my career, I've heard coaches talk about completions are one thing, As long as we're there at the catch and we get guys on the ground, we can live with that. But if you're going to give up 10, 12, 15 yards after the catch, then your defense is going to be in a lot of trouble.
On first down, Hurts. Eluding the pressure right. And that's going to be caught for an Eagles touchdown. Jalen Hurts finding A.J. Brown. And the Eagles are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. And he just did get those feet in there on the side of the end zone. Well done.
Probably the exact size foot necessary, because I think if he had another half size, that catch doesn't count. And he's able to get it in, and it counts for a touchdown.
Elliott good with a PAT. And that'll make the score 14-0. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. And he's going to get this across the 20 as he's out of bounds at the 23. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive.
And for this offense, Charles, you got to think kind of crucial here to put something together on this drive, because remember last time out they threw the interception on the very first play.
And you can't afford to let this defense keep building any more momentum. They're playing awfully well, and they're awfully confident right now. To me, it's time to attack and take some of that momentum back. But make sure you're selective in doing so. Understand where you want to throw the football and make sure it's open before the ball leaves your hands.
And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete.
What we're seeing so far is the defense is certainly coordinated. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play and forced him to try and throw through contact and short of the sticks.
And he has another first down as they'll get the ball down to the Eagles 39.
A gain of 15. And the Bills first down.
Now Allen. And here's another interception, the third of this first quarter. Picked by Kevin Byard. And the Eagles are going to take over once again at their own 37-yard line. Hurts and the Eagles come up here first and 10 at their own 37. They'll start this drive out on the ground. Powering his way forward. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. 14-0 the score. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Now second quarter action from Philadelphia, and it's the Eagles in possession as they've got it with a first and 10. They'll stay on the ground with Swift. Brought down by Ed Oliver.
Oh, there's plenty of traffic waiting for him up the middle. But give him credit, he tried barreling through anyway. They're fortunate to get a yard out of that one.
Second down, here's Hurts. That is incomplete. They're going for a receiver there. Already has one touchdown in this first half. A second one not to be.
I like where their headspace is, though. I mean, I really like the thought process, right? You got a guy who's already scored one, right? You want to go back to him, continue the hot hand, and make them adjust to you defensively. I like what they were trying to get done, even though they weren't successful. I know we're just in the second quarter and there's a ways to go in this game, but that's a second drop. I'm wondering if that's a little bit of an alarm bell for them when they start calling plays on the offensive side of the ball.
His eyes already looking upfield on that last one before he brought it in. Fourth down, no problem. Just a ho-hum pickup of 14 to keep the offense on the field.
So they convert on fourth, and now from just outside the 30, here's first and 10.
A throw there, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
But certainly thought he had an open look beyond the first down marker to his receiver, but they just couldn't connect, and that will send them back to the drawing board.
Hurts sets up to throw it.
Left sideline, a dime, and it looks like he's got it. And finally down he goes as they work it inside the 10 to the 7. Call that a very strong gain of 24.
Hey, did you have one?
It's the NFL on EA Sports as we are in the inner harbor of Baltimore at M&T Bank Stadium.
Coming up, we got a good matchup on tap here, as it'll be the Philadelphia Eagles taking on the Baltimore Ravens.
Here's the kicker, Jake Elliott, ready to get this one started. And off we go from M&T Bank Stadium.
This taken in at the goal line. And he will make it back to the 15, and that's it. Good coverage there by the kick team.
At their own 15-yard line.
What is it? What is it?
They'll run with Edwards here to begin the drive. And he'll power his way forward for about 4 yards there on the first down carry.
Nice chunk of yards on first down. It really opens up your options for what you want to do on second. You go right back to him and hope he explodes, or sucker the defense in before throwing over the top.
Meanwhile, Jackson's throw complete there to Bateman.
And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. They get 14 on that one. That's good for a Baltimore first down.
Well, that certainly has to feel good. It's not all the time that the play caller should get all the credit. Sometimes I think in the huddle, the quarterback just says, hey, who's going to make a play for me? I just need something right here. And the end result there, nice first down. Drive keeps moving.
It'll be a gain of 5, and it'll be second down.
A gain of 5 brings up second and 5 at the 38-yard line.
They go play action with Jackson.
This throw taken in by Isaiah Likely.
And he has another first down as they'll get the ball down to the Eagles' 41-yard line. Jackson going to give this one to Edwards. And he'll power his way forward for about 4 yards there on the first down carry.
And that was a quality play to start a new set of downs. That was simply an offensive line winning the battle up front and winning in a big way and giving their guy in the backfield a nice lane to hit.
Play action. It's Jackson. They'll roll him out right. Nothing open downfield, so he'll throw it away.
One thing you always worry about when he breaks the pocket is he going to take off with it? That time, the pressure was starting to close in, and he's just got to throw this one away.
And Jackson cannot get away, and he'll go down.
Buried for the sack by big Jalen Carter.
Okay, I'm not sure you could actually draw up a better pass rush than that one right there. Nowhere to go outside. He had to keep backing up and backing up and backing up. Eventually dropped for a huge loss.
And on their first drive, the offense staying out there. They're going to go for it on fourth.
Panther 60, Panther 60.
They're going for it. Huntley. Oh, his first throw of the game going to be intercepted. Darius Slay with a pick. And the Eagles force the turnover. They'll take over at their own 27.
So, CD, his very first pass of the afternoon intercepted.
And I know that's a major surprise for any quarterback because, look, let's face it, no one thinks about throwing interceptions. But think about all the warm-up that we saw, right? Every pass he threw wasn't a single interception because, oh, that's right, there were no defenders out there. A little bit different when there's live guys out there chasing the football.
And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down.
A nice run here early on. It doesn't take a great play caller to realize you want to establish a guy of his caliber with runs like this early because they'll pay dividends as the game progresses.
Right back to Swift again on second down.
And some room to maneuver.
And some nifty running here as he'll take this across midfield and down to the 47.
A big pickup there for the Eagles' first down, 18 yards.
Well, there's plenty of real estate for him to maneuver on that run, and let's face it, it shouldn't be a surprise. He's one of the better backs in the league. Had to come into this game with the idea, slow him down, otherwise it's going to be a long afternoon.
Play action. Here's Hurts.
Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
I think he had to unload that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really. They'll send a receiver here in motion right.
They go play action with Hurts.
This is caught inside the 15. And he's out of bounds. Almost gets to the 10. That one goes for 36 yards. So how about this for field position after the big play? Inside the 15 now as they come up on 1st and 10.
Throwing is Hurts.
And that one is incomplete. And it also concludes quarter number 1. We're scoreless after 1. Start of the second quarter, and it's the Eagles in possession as they've got it with a 2nd and 10.
Here's Hurts to throw.
He will find Smith in the end zone. Touchdown, Philadelphia. An 11-yard touchdown.
And the Eagles post the first points of the ball game as they take the lead here in this second quarter.
And, partner, they found a gap there on the post pattern, and it was in the middle third of the field.
And that's really difficult to do because ordinarily the safeties are back there to prevent that happening. But they found the opening and exploited it.
Elliott good on the extra point, and that makes the score 7-0. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away.
Taken at the goal line.
I don't know what was going on there, but the end result, this is going to be a safety. Well, I'm not totally privy to what went on with their offensive meetings, but, Charles, something tells me that one wasn't in the plan.
Yeah, when we had our production meeting, they didn't exactly share that with us, but I'm pretty sure that on the play sheet, the run backwards into your own end zone play was not written down.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown their last time out, looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
Here's 2nd and 10. Hurts. That's caught by the big tight end, Dallas Goedert. And brought down, but not before reaching the 45-yard line. 18 yards on his first catch of the game. It's a first down.
For a tight end, he's got good straight line speed, and on that route, he's often the guy that gets overlooked. Nice job there finding him in stride for really good yardage.
Oh, and Hurts is going to be hit and taken down to the ground. Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game. The sack cost him only a yard. It's 2nd and 11. From the gun, here's Swift. And nothing doing here as this time the run maybe gets him back to the line of scrimmage, but that's it. No gain that time, and it leaves him with 3rd and 11 coming up. Maybe I'm wrong, but it looked like even if he had opted to keep that, I don't think there was going to be much to gain.
Seemed like it was perfectly defense, and know what they say. Those guys on the other side, they get paid too.
Tough spot here, 3rd down and 11. He'll drop to throw. Oh, what a read on the outside as it's intercepted. Picked off by Marcus Williams. And the Ravens are going to take over at their own 30-yard line. The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. Well, they went backwards for the safety last time they had it. Fortunately, they get the ball back on the turnover. And now we'll begin with a 1st and 10. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. Jackson on 1st down. That's caught. It's Flowers. And all the way in for a Ravens touchdown. Zay Flowers, 52 yards. And the Ravens are able to strike quickly here as they are in for 6.
As a fan, is there anything prettier than a well-executed post route?
No, it's a thing of beauty, especially when it's done like that for a touchdown.
The throw, the catch, and how about the run after to get it to the end zone?
Tucker with the extra point, and the lead is down to 2. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. But no run back here. Fair catch, and this will come out to the 25. Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. Been a little bit of an interesting start. The first drive for him, Charles, they had the passing touchdown. The second drive, he threw the interception. So we'll see what this 3rd drive of the ball game brings.
Yeah, it's kind of a tiebreaker, isn't it? I mean, that's a tough one for them and for him because, things went really well in that first one, not so well in the second one. He wants to get back to what he did to get this game going.
He found his way into the backfield, and he simply would not be denied.
Well, they say that life's all about opportunities, and that holds true when you're playing defense as well. How about him seeing that chance, making the most of it, did a great job of wrapping him up and bringing him down.
2nd down, here's Jalen Hurts. 1:57 to go in this first half on EA Sports. Oh, he'll want that one back. Incomplete. He doesn't drop too many in that department. Third down.
Now Hurts changing up the play.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Watkins diving. He's got it. It'll be a pickup of 13, but it'll still lead to a 4th down.
An audible here to get a new look. They're going on 4th down with Hurts.
And he's brought down. Can't do anything with a football. It's a sack and a turnover on downs. So certainly an interesting call there to go for it. And the Ravens get the football back and in great shape. They'll throw on 1st down with Jackson. His throw incomplete.
I think we can all understand what they're thinking right now. They take over the ball in field goal range after the turnover, so they've got that in their hip pocket. But they've got to go for the end zone and turn this into a bigger point. Their thinking is a touchdown is really what they should get.
Looking for Aguilar, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Avonte Maddox. And he takes this one back into the end zone. And the Eagles defense gets a pick-6 TD.
Brandon, we spent time with this team before the game, and there was never any indication that they did not like their kicker.
Well, it shows right now that they didn't like their kicker. Why didn't they just put it through the goalpost and take the lead?
That is going to be the question that has to be answered. I don't know about you, but I'm skipping my flight. I'm going to the post-game press conference to find out what they were thinking.
Instead of playing conservative, they go through the air, and what a stunning turn of events. So they throw the pick-6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. Returning it, Justice Hill. And they'll be backed up to start this drive as he's taken down right around the 15. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive.
Charles, we'll see what they can do here. Not a ton of time left, but enough certainly to get points out of this drive, and they need them right now because they're trailing.
Yeah, this is exactly why you practice a 2-minute drill all through camp and at least one practice each week before a game. A minute left, more than enough time to string a few completions together, reach the end zone, and then make that walk back to the locker room just a little more animated.
Now 2nd and 3.
Jackson from the shotgun. Flushed out right. And he will go down outside of the pocket for a sack. Tried to get away but could not. It'll go as a loss of 3 on the sack, and it brings up 3rd down.
This offense continues to shoot themselves in the foot. Here, another sack.
All game long, we've seen missed assignments, which have led to turnovers, sacks. This group has not played well at all here in the first half.
That's going deep for Bateman.
And it's knocked away and incomplete.
And they're not going to go quietly into this halftime break. They know they're in for a fight, so they're trying to make every possession count. They took the big shot there, but it winds up incomplete.
And no move to get the offense off the field. Despite failing once, they're going to go again here on 4th down. They'll indeed go for it with Jackson. And he's brought down. Can't do anything with a football. It's a sack and a turnover on downs. Boy, a curious decision to go for it. Doesn't pan out. And boy, possession here turns over with a football already being in the red zone.
On 1st and 10, it's Hurts.
He's got Dallas Goedert, his tight end, over the middle.
And the Eagles are going to have a 1st and goal coming up as the tackle made at the 3-yard line.
And what
EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to the heart of Texas and the very wonderful AT&T Stadium in Arlington.
Today, longtime foes square off in the NFC East as it'll be the Philadelphia Eagles taking on the Dallas Cowboys. Set for football now at AT&T Stadium. Brandon Aubrey has the honors, and we are underway here in Arlington. Fair catch going to be taken, and this will be moved out to the 25. Hurts throwing right away.
And he will go down. A Cowboy sack.
Damone Clark fought his way through and buried him behind the line.
Okay, partner, a couple points of interest right here, all right? Offensively, we see that they came out throwing the football, but maybe more importantly, the blitz that came defensively, they got right after it.
And you were telling me pregame before we came on air, you think this is something we could see a lot.
Yeah, there's no doubt about it because this is a unit that wants to play the game on their terms.
So the completion good for 7 there. And they'll be facing a 3rd and 12. I think defensively you're okay with that. Here in the first quarter, he's going to get some catches, but they rallied to him quickly.
And that's what you count on, and I like what you just said. First quarter, can you do it all game long? They catch it, you tackle them, they go down on the spot. Because when you're able to do that, you don't give up big chunks of yardage after the catch, now you put the offense in a position where every series they have to work hard to pick up first downs, and you tend to stall them out when you do that.
Now a 3rd down throw, but it misses the target, incomplete.
On 4th down, punt coming from Braden Mann. Cavante Turpin deep for the Cowboys.
Taken from just outside the 30.
A very nice punt that time, but they get 11 back on the return.
And the Cowboys will take over the football with a 1st and 10. So good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10 at their own 43. Now Prescott. It's hauled in by Brandon Cooks. And he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. That one goes for 24 yards.
I know we just saw a nice throwing catch, but how about the big guys up front buying that time? Yeah, that's exactly what they did. They created time and allowed the space to happen, and it turned into a really nice play.
The first carry now for Tony Pollard.
And nothing much materializing there on the 1st down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it.
That's a good play by the guys on the defensive side of the ball. Held them to a gain of 2. And that changes the playbook a little bit now for the guy calling plays. 2nd and 8. Now he's got to probably think about going to the air instead of maybe staying with the ground game.
Now 2nd and 8 at the 32-yard line.
Looking to throw. Prescott.
Rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted.
Darius Slay with a pick.
And the Eagles are going to take over at their own 28-yard line.
They'll take over 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive.
And the last drive, the first drive for them, not very good. 3 and out. What do they go to here?
Well, you don't look down at your play sheet and say, this is what the problem is. Now, let's find out who my playmakers are. Get the ball in their hands, and maybe the offense will move a little bit better.
Sometimes it's more important to get it to the right people rather than dialing up the right number.
Exactly.
Or the right play, yeah.
That, too.
From the 31, here's a 2nd and 7.
Back to throw.
On the throw, let him too much that time. It's incomplete.
They'll put a check mark in the box where the defense coordinator was saying, how well can we stay with these receivers if we're in man coverage? Because he just did it on that one. Force the incompletion. That'll allow him to get bolder with his pass rush, won't it?
Absolutely. Frees up your guys elsewhere. They head to the line facing a 3rd and 7 following the incompletion on 2nd down.
Hurts sets up to throw it.
And the Cowboys pressure gets there this time for the sack.
Loss of 10 as multiple defenders get to him. Here's Braden Mann now.
As the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. 46 on his first kick. This one in that neighborhood as well. Taking it about the 36.
Nice punt, but good work on the return to get back 11 yards.
And out will come the offense as they take over. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense.
And we'll see if they can bounce back from that last drive. In particular, if they can bounce back at the quarterback position, Charles, after throwing their first interception of the ball game.
Yeah, and some guys, you know they're going to want to try and get a big play right away and take control back. Others, they're going to want to look to hit a couple shorter passes, get a little momentum back that way.
But for the defense, that goal's not changing a bit. They want another pick.
You're exactly right about that. In fact, you've got to watch them a little bit because in coverage, they may cut down their gaps a little bit, maybe their splits a little bit in order to try and get to the ball even faster.
And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. To throw is Prescott. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
When defenses get to the quarterback that quickly, a lot of times it's called a jailbreak. It wasn't quite that fast, but fast enough that he had no time to look downfield and set himself to throw the ball. And as he tried to do that, he was hit, and it forced an incompletion.
2nd and 10.
They run straight ahead here with Pollard. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3.
But this play sequence was really kind of called in reverse. Incomplete pass on 1st and 10. Nice run on 2nd and 10 when probably everyone was expecting him to throw the football. Now, if you're the defense, what are they going to do on 3rd down? You're a little off balance.
No score after 1 on EA Sports. Start of the 2nd quarter, and it's the Cowboys in possession as they've got it with a 3rd down coming up.
Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first.
3rd and short yardage, Prescott.
Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete.
And he has another 1st down as he'll get the ball down to the Eagles' 13-yard line. Now a shotgun handoff to Pollard. And forget about finding a lane. He barely had time to look up before he was planted in the backfield.
Hassan Reddick coming through with a stop there and a tackle for loss to boot.
After the loss, they'll come up 2nd and 13. Throwing, Prescott.
Swinging this out for Pollard.
And he's able to work it here to the 8-yard line. So it's 3rd and 6, and this will be the 8th play of the drive. Prescott now.
He's got his target. That's complete.
Touchdown, Cowboys. Brandon Cooks from 8 yards out.
And the Cowboys post the first points of the ball game as they take the lead here in this 2nd quarter. Well, on that connection, it looked like they maybe had some pre-play communication. Maybe one of them noticed an area that was open to the defense to get the pass to.
When you put the time in, sometimes you have that great silent communication that you just noticed right there because the best quarterback-receiver combos in the NFL don't know how to make those adjustments at the line of scrimmage when they see something pre-play, and they got it done there.
So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. And he'll elect not to run with it. The fair catch will move this out to the 25-yard line.
Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. They've shown precious little here offensively thus far as they try again with a first down now. In motion right is Smith. Off the play fake. Here's Hurts. And he will go down. A Cowboys sack. Damone Clark. That is now 2 sacks for him here in this first half.
He continues, Charles, to be under constant pressure. And these sacks, they're starting to pile up.
And if they want to have a realistic chance in this one, they've got to change their blocking assignments. They've got to do a better job to keep him upright. If he's going to be on the deck constantly, they've got no chance to win this game.
Second down. Here's Hurts.
And he's got it. What a catch on the sideline. A gain of 32 that time. For an offense that has not found the end zone yet, that's a big play.
There's the spark right there. The big play that they needed. Now they've got to go ahead and finish this drive and put this ball in the end zone.
So the line of scrimmage moves all the way across the 50 now as they come up 1st and 10.
Silver, right? 73.
Smith will come in motion right. They just do get the playoff as he'll look to throw. And his throw is incomplete.
To this point, I've been impressed with the work defensively. They have not allowed a lot of receivers to run free. And there's another example, another incompletion.
So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10.
63. Hey.
Throwing is Hurts. This short throw caught by Goddard. And he's corralled at the 40, but not before picking up 8. So 3rd and 2. This quite possibly 4-down territory, though, if they're stopped.
Here's Hurts to throw. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he is going to have an Eagles first down, and he's going to have it by plenty. Able to get 8 yards there on 3rd and 2. Hurts.
Touchdown! Albert Okwuegbunam. 32 yards.
And the Eagles are within an extra point of tying up this ball game.
Quarterback loves the receivers, but sometimes his best friend is that tight end.
Yeah, it's hard to believe, isn't it? Because we always talk about the guys out wide and how acrobatic they are. But that tight end, great sight lines, easier throws. They become a bigger and bigger weapon as the NFL evolves.
Elliott good with a PAT, and we are tied at 7. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. And they will not get a chance to return this one. It's through the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. And they'll just simply be looking to build off the confidence of the last time out where they scored a touchdown.
And confidence is powerful, isn't it? When you scored once, you feel like you can go back out there and get it done again. Doesn't matter what the defense throws at them. They feel like they're in a groove right now, and they want to get out there and show it.
Yeah, hoping to stay in that groove here this go-around. 2nd and 6, just inside the 30. Here's Prescott. And Cooks has it over the middle. And And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40. Now the Cowboys going to burn the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next.
Kill. Under. We're going to 54.
Prescott looks to throw on first. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
But there's an incompletion, partner, and the struggles through the air continue because so far their lack of passing production has led to a lack of points.
So second down and 10. Once again, they'll go from the 40. Prescott to throw it. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's third down.
As his old brain remembers, when I see 5 wide receivers on the field as a defender, I know the ball's coming out high. They expected it and got there and popped it free.
46.
On third down, it's Prescott. And that is incomplete.
One first down here, and that's all, folks. Good work by this defense to hold things in check and force a punting situation.
The 3 straight incompletions, they don't care. That hasn't dissuaded them. They're going to go for it on fourth.
Hey, 47.
They're indeed going for it. It's Prescott. Able to find the open man. That's complete. Down to the 10. Touchdown, Cowboys. 2 first-half touchdown passes now for Dak Prescott. And the Cowboys' decision to go for it pays off with 6 points. That certainly went against the traditional ways of playing football, but who cares? Look at the result. Big touchdown.
They went for it on their own side of the 50. So there's conservative, there's aggressive, and there's really aggressive, which is what we just saw there. Tip of the cap to them.
So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. And he'll elect not to run with it. And a fair catch on the kickoff will move the ball to the 25. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. There was still more than a minute to go in the half. Time to try to mount a drive.
And I would think that they would have to. This is today's NFL. You got to push it whenever you get an opportunity. You can never have enough points with the high-powered offenses that you face. And analytics will tell you, try and score when given the opportunity.
On first down, Hurts. And an incomplete pass. That'll stop the clock here with just under a minute to play in half number 1.
Had an open man that time, but ended up putting a little too much heat on it, don't you think, partner?
Absolutely. Just needed a touch more air under it. Instead, he fired an absolute bullet. Following the incomplete pass, here they go again. 2nd and 10 from the 25.
63.
He'll look to throw. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete.
Well, there, folks, this drive with a lot of confidence after the last one ended up as a touchdown. But incompletions on their first 2 throws has them huddling up and trying to figure out a big play here on third down to get their momentum going again.
Throwing from the gun, it's Hurts. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
This defense has certainly played well so far in this game, and the coverage has been tight on just about every throw. Forced a few here so far in this game, and now it brings up 4th down.
On is the punter man as he boots this one away. And he can't field it cleanly. It's loose.
I know there's no magnet in the ball, but sometimes for the punt returner, after such a scramble, it sort of feels that way, doesn't it? He has it, he loses it, somehow the ball finds its way back to him.
Atone for his sin, and you know he's taking a deep sigh of relief right now. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense.
And with great starting field position and a couple of timeouts at their disposal, they'll certainly have the green light here. And that's complete downfield to Cooks.
Well, he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. 23 yards, the final tally. And defensively, they were in zone coverage there. Do you have to be a little careful? You're losing, playing against a good quarterback like he is, to not play too much zone?
Yeah, you have to be careful about how much time you're giving up. I think it's a good point you just brought up. So maybe if you still want to play zone, you go to a zone blitz scheme. And you can drop anyone out of your defensive front. Defensive end, defensive tackle. It doesn't matter. You just exchange someone to bring more pressure towards the quarterback and still try and cover downfield.
This is caught. It's Cooks. And he's out of bounds. Almost gets to the 10.
26 big yards on that one. It's another 1st down.
Well, he's been a busy man in this first half. They've targeted him quite a bit, including both plays here to start this drive. And until that defense starts reacting a little better, they may just keep going back to him.
First down, Prescott. He's going to find Gallup here complete. The Cowboys going to use their 2nd timeout now, as they'll stop the clock with 26 seconds to go until halftime.
Oh, it's time to give a little credit there to the defense. They played that very well because it was a drag route, and he ran it a little shallower than normal as he worked straight across the field. He was hoping he'd get lost behind the defensive line, but once he made the catch, nowhere to turn upfield and gain any yardage.
Facing a 2nd and 6 from the 8.
Prescott.
Pass to Tony Pollard out of the backfield. And the Cowboys are going to be set up with a 1st and goal on a pass play that moves them all the way down to the 1.
The Cowboys signal for their 3rd and final timeout. And with halftime on the horizon, they'll be out of timeouts from here forward.
Going to 53.
Pollard is in. Touchdown, Dallas.
Sometimes offense can get too cute down near the goal line, but there's nothing fancy about this one. As Coach Lombardi would say, we get a seal here, and we get a seal here, and we run this play in the alley. And that's good work to hit the hole hard and finish in the end zone.
Aubrey now for the PAT.
It's good, and it is now.
There's niggas like you why I don't play this game, bro. Stop running that weak-ass blitz, bro. Play the game. I've been running straight zone on you all game, bro. You running a cheesy-ass blitz, bro. Y'all niggas watch one YouTube video and think y'all nice.
Remaining in this first half as the kicks away.
Nigga, I'm not... Yeah, my defense that I created myself, you heard? Not from YouTube. Not one of them cheesy blitzes from YouTube, bro.
Football out to the 25.
Nigga, I got a cover 3, and that I'm motherfucking switching up myself, you heard? Ain't no defense that I seen on nobody's channel or none of that. Man, that shit, nigga, you running the same blitz the whole game, nigga.
The line, this Philly offense set to go.
Yeah, take the niggas' ass. Y'all the reason y'all be fucking this game up.
Not sure how aggressively, offensively they will play
niggas be trash.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust.
Nah, ain't no quit in my blood, nigga. Ain't no quit in my blood, nigga. Fuck you talking about? Fuck out of here, nigga. You styling, nigga. You running. I know what blitz you running, nigga. I just seen it on YouTube, nigga.
This is the
Fuck out of
NFL, and it's on EA Sports.
Yeah, it sound good. It sound good. I don't want to hear that shit, nigga.
Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3.
Like, I know exactly what you're doing, nigga.
The Cowboys will get the football first here, and they have the lead as well
nigga,
as
it's
we
that
are
change
underway in quarter 3. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone
got the
for a
right
touchback.
motherfucking people to guard these motherfuckers. It's good, though. I got you.
The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive.
It ain't no props.
As
Nigga,
this
using
offense
some
takes
cheese
the
shit from
field to begin
YouTube.
the
Nigga,
opening
ain't no
drive of
props.
the second half, Charles. Remember
It
that
ain't no
first
props.
half.
I can take the L, you heard? I can take the L. It ain't no props, nigga.
Absolutely. They reached the end zone
Shit
several
ass,
times.
nigga.
The passing game working awfully well, and most importantly,
You want me to send you the link? You heard? Send me something where I can send you the link at. The same defense we running.
Absolutely. NFL coaches, we
Fuck
know
out
the
of here,
perfections in
nigga.
a
Yeah,
lot
I'll
of
send you the
ways,
link.
but
You heard the
they
same
saw
exact
in that
defense you
first
running.
half.
Here's Pollard again.
Yeah, I know.
And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play that time, and they'll look to convert on what will be a 3rd and 4.
He continues to struggle to find a crease to break
It
off
sounds
a big
good.
one,
You
and
running
might
all
need to just
cover
put
3
that
beaters,
aside
and you running on
just
offense,
try and
nigga. You
ram
running the
his way
same
forward
blitz
and get
on
what he can.
defense, bro.
In
I
search
know
of
what you.
4
Come on,
yards
bro.
here
Let
to
it out.
pick
I
up
do
the
this, bro.
first down.
I do this for real. Nah, don't even trip. You ain't gotta switch nothing up, nigga.
Here's
Keep running your
Prescott.
cheese, bro. That bitch must run in your blood, nigga.
Complete on the crossing
The
route.
bitch must run in your blood, nigga. That's all. It's cool, you heard?
Short here, barely.
Keep
Maybe
doing what
by
you're doing.
a half a foot. It'll be 4th and inches.
Keep doing what you're doing, brother. You doing a good job being real bitch made.
The Cowboys will go. Prescott.
Yeah, it's just a game, nigga. Exactly what I'm saying, nigga. You're making my point for me.
Across midfield. They only needed a few inches, but still some anxious moments there, but they do convert on 4th.
I don't know about you, but I'm going to give him a little bit of credit for fortitude there.
If I was that worried about it, nigga, I'd be on the same type of time as y'all, nigga. It ain't that serious. That's what I'm trying to prove to y'all niggas. It ain't that serious,
Maybe they
bro.
saw the defense overcommitting.
A lot of time.
My shit homegrown, nigga.
Touchdown. Tony Pollard with his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Cowboys take a 3-touchdown lead.
It sounds
I
good.
guess when you look back on it, it was just a matter of time until he popped a big one like that. And, you know, at halftime,
That shit ain't in me, nigga. That shit ain't. I play how I want to play, nigga.
There were a couple of occasions where it felt like he might wiggle out of traffic and take it to
Yeah,
the
cause you bitch made, nigga. I can see it all in. I can see it all in your play. You bitch made. You're a clown, man.
So
Probably
after the
some old,
touchdown,
washed up
Aubrey now to kick
motherfucking
this
athlete
away.
trying to prove a point out here. So.
Well, no run back here. Fair
You
catch.
sound like
and
one of
this
them
will
niggas,
come
you
out to
heard?
the
Some washed
25.
up high school star, blow out your knee or something. Now you out here trying to put it on the mat, man. Cut it off.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. They'll throw on 1st down with Hurts. Open man, that's Devontae Smith. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. The drive starting play, a good one. Give him 19.
Well, we talk all the time about playing situational football, and right now I think the scoreboard is dictating what they need to do. Where they are in this game, they've got to push the ball downfield, take their shots, try and get big chunks of yardage in a short amount of time. That was a nice play there.
This one out quickly to Watkins. They'll wind up getting just a yard, and that's going to bring up 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 9 at the 45-yard line.
Here's a handoff to Swift. He'll be taken down at the 48 for a pickup of 2 yards. That ground game contained again there, Charles, and that's really a big reason that they're trailing right now.
They give a lot of credit to that defensive front. That's exactly what they worked for all week, to try and take away the run game, make them one-dimensional in the battle of game plans. Theirs has been superior.
Hurts sets up to throw it. Looking for Watkins, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Stephon Gilmore. And the Cowboys are going to take possession here at their own 47-yard line.
You've got to know as a quarterback that it's going to be tough to outthink this guy in the defensive backfield. He's been at it 11 years now, so he knows all the ins and outs of the position.
On over there?
He's in the right spot there to come up with the interception.
Just put me digging, man. Who you be watching over there, man? That's all I need to know. Who you watching over there, man?
They'll run with Pollard to begin the drive. Trying to run inside.
Who you watching on motherfucking YouTube, or who motherfucking
no gain on the play,
who defensive scheme you done bought something, nigga? It sound good, bro. Ain't nobody trying to hear that shit.
To throw is Prescott.
Don't worry about it.
On the left side, Gallup's got it. 5 yards. Now it's 3rd and 5. And now it looks like they're going to be in the hurry up. Prescott now.
Shut your bitch ass up, nigga.
He's got his target. That's complete. And they're able to work this to the 25 before it's all said and done. We have played 3 quarters. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back now in Arlington. A lot of happy faces in the crowd at this point as their guys have a big lead here to start quarter number 4.
Nigga, a whole clown. Even your name, bro. Like, come on, you can't. Nothing you can do is motherfucking authentic, huh? Nigga's a clown, bro. Even up to your name, bro. That's crazy, you heard? Ain't nothing you can do be authentic, bro. Ain't nothing you can do is authentic, brother. That's crazy, you heard?
Inside the 10 to the 7. And the gain here to the previous play, and it's better than 40 yards total. 2 big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal. He's going to flip that out to the flat. It's complete. Touchdown! 3 touchdown passes now for Dak Prescott. And the Cowboys have opened up a 4-touchdown.
The only reason they score the way it is because I can't score, nigga.
Getting your back involved, what's the importance there in the passing game?
Well, oftentimes you can create mismatches because who's going to cover.
I tried everything in the book to stop that blitz. It ain't work. I done ID'd it. I done slid my line over. I done did everything in the book. It ain't working.
That run after the catch and
That's what I'm supposed to do. I done kept my running back in, tight end in, everybody in, you heard? But it's a glitchy blitz, you feel me, that you found on YouTube, man. Good shit, though, you heard?
So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. Fair catch going to be taken, and this will be.
Bro, it's nobody I can throw it to, nigga. I've been trying to throw it to niggas all game, bro. You've been fucking blitzing me, running the same blitz, bitch ass nigga.
Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. Well, it's been a struggle so far for this offense, Charles. It's not only that they haven't been able to put the points up, but really stringing yards together has been a real issue for them in this one.
I'm so glad you brought up the yardage.
You see, I'm 8-15. Nigga ain't like I can't pass the ball. Nigga, I'm fucking getting sacked.
NFL games, and we've seen our share of lopsided contests, but in almost all of them, both offenses put up at least 200 yards in a game, but not in this one. This has been a display of offense that, frankly, I think the two of us have watched from behind our hands, trying to spread our fingers wide enough to actually see the result.
Don't worry about it. If I don't run into you, I'm gonna run into somebody else running that bitch on this blitz, so it's cool. I'm figuring it out, you heard?
On 1st and 10, it's Hurts. And the Cowboys pressure gets there this time for the sack. Damone Clark able to disrupt yet another pass play. That is his 3rd sack of the afternoon.
Clown.
Well, they're in some hot water now. After that sack, it's 2nd and 21.
Well, like I said, ain't nothing you doing authentic, bro. Nothing you doing down to your fucking name, bro. You probably dress like somebody, too. I wonder who you dress like, man. You probably dress just like somebody, too.
New level this second half. No points allowed since the break, and you can add another incompletion to the total number that they forced in this runaway contest.
I just know you as fake as they come, man. That's all. Fake as they come.
Look to throw.
Looking right side, and that's complete to Watkins. And he gets this to the 48, but no further. Well short of the line to gain. They get 12 yards back, but it still leads to a 4th and long. And Hurts not coming to the sideline. They're going to go for it.
Let me ID this bitch-ass blitzer that's about to come in. Let me slide my line to the left, you heard? Maybe let's see if they pick it up this time, you heard?
As expected,
Nope,
they're
they don't
going
want
for
to
it
pick it
to
up.
keep the drive alive. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. Touchdown, Philadelphia.
That's like the glitchiest shit I ever seen in my life. Then I move my motherfucking tight end over. You just flip it to the other side. Like, it make no sense, bro. You a clown. You know exactly what you're doing. I just don't know how to stop it, you heard? That's the difference.
To a 3-score lead here in the 4th quarter.
Yeah, I know.
After that one, CD, and
Yeah, I know.
right off the line like
Nah, you just adjust to the side where it's going to just glitch
secured
and
it for 6
get
points.
sacked. I know.
Yeah, I think when you're leading
I know.
by a healthy margin already, it actually loosens you up and allows you to take maybe a few more chances and definitely
Yeah, I
play with
heard.
more confidence because he certainly saw something he could exploit in the defense, and he made sure to let his quarterback know. Just get it to me. And the rest was all up to him, and he delivered and made it a 3-score game.
You know exactly what I'm talking about, you bitch ass nigga.
Past the 30.
You glitching my niggas out so you can get a sack, nigga. I know exactly what the fuck you doing, nigga.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys.
I just don't know how to stop it, you
Well, they
feel
don't really
me?
need
Nah,
the points
it's
here,
some
Charles,
cheese
given
shit,
what
nigga.
we're
It's
looking
not
at
part
on
of the
the
game.
scoreboard,
They
but
didn't
they
intentionally
scored
put that in the
on
game
3
for niggas to
consecutive
do that, bro.
possessions, 3
That's y'all
consecutive
weird ass
drives, and I'm
niggas
sure that they would like to keep
be
that
doing
spread.
bullshit,
Now
bro.
this is intercepted. My goodness.
Niggas
By
be weird as
Kevin
hell.
Byard. And the Eagles are going to have great field position here as this is returned just shy of midfield. And that was one I kind of saw it coming, Charge. He had a free safety just hanging back there over the middle, waiting, and he saw that ball
What
go
you
in
say,
the
you
air, and
bitch
he
ass
jumped
nigga?
on it.
And I don't know why the quarterback didn't see that. That was just your standard cover 3, which means the free safety in the middle of the
That
field.
sound good.
The 2 corners, and they divide the field.
Keep
in
trying to
thirds.
tell you, bro, ain't no
But when
bitch
you
in my
have a
blood,
free
bro, and I ain't
safety
never
with
take an
range,
L,
like
bro.
a good center fielder, he can go from side to side and make plays on the football as he did there.
And now a
I heard,
throw on first down
and if
there,
you
but
think
it's
you want to just
incomplete.
slap somebody, then
Trials and
yeah, I know you got
tribulations of
shit
being a
fucked up.
quarterback in this league, it's tough. It's got to be wearing on
Yeah,
him
I
out
know,
there.
I know.
He has been sacked a number of times. He had an interception, so
I
I'm going
know.
to give him a skosh of credit for hanging in there and trying to make something
Yeah, I know
happen.
you're gonna
Despite the
you gonna
amount
be
of pressure he's
standing
been
on
under
business,
this entire
alright?
game.
You'll be standing on business.
Second down, here's Hurts. Looking left side for Watkins, and he's got him. They'll get only 3 there, so it leaves him with a 3rd and 7 ahead. You got the big lead defensively. Willing to give him that underneath stuff, right?
And this is why you work on your tackling. Tackle them after the catch.
Oh, he got out the
inbounds,
blitz,
keep the
yo.
clock running.
Damn,
Just
what a
don't bleed the
fucking
game
miracle,
out that
bro.
way.
That's crazy.
Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he gets it inside the 35 and just shy of the 30. 17 yards and a first down for Philly. Well, those are the types of plays they probably wish they had made more of in the first 3 quarters. And this deficit going to be tough to overcome here in the 4th. But a nice first down and a pickup on that throw.
Yeah, and this is where as coaches, you're looking for effort and execution, even though the scoreboard is going against you. You want to find out who's going to fight, who's going to scrap, who's going to keep their heads up and continue to play.
On first down, Hurts. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Brown. And they'll get this one down to about the 20-yard line. 11 yards for number 11.
Well, I can put my defensive cap on right now, and I know they're saying don't give up any big plays now. They've controlled this game throughout, and all they want to do is see it through to the end. I think they let their guard down a little bit with that last completion. Sometimes when you're trying not to give up bigger plays, you don't react as fast as you should on other throws.
Here's Hurts to throw. Oh, he dropped it. And that's pretty indicative of the way this one's gone.
This has been a rough one, to put it mildly, for him. And after this one's done, you just feel like at the post-game press conference, this team's going to have a lot of questions and definitely not a lot of answers.
After the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 20. Hurts. And this is Philadelphia. Jalen Hurts finding A.J. Brown. And the Eagles have got it back to a 2-score game here in the fourth.
Listen, niggas, I know exactly what to do.
That touchdown puts us in a position to have a discussion, doesn't it? Now it'll be a 2-score game after the conversion.
Yeah, I mean, there's no doubt with a 2-score game they're going to have to onside kick it. We'll just see if they've got a miracle.
Tell her how you a clown.
And you wonder what onside kicks they're going to use and in what sequence if they hope to have a chance to win this game.
Sound good.
Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away.
We can run it back. You want to run it back? Oh, all right.
And that'll be a little too hot to handle as it will skip through the end zone for a touchback here.
Oh, that sounds good.
The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. And a few kneel downs should just about do it. Now, defensively, they do have all 3 timeouts, but very little reason to use them at this point. Now, right side taken in here to start this drive. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. Now the Cowboys going to burn the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. Now Dak, he's going to mix it up. Well, Prescott here to throw. Got his man there complete to Gallup. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. And now an audible here into something else. He's got his man. It's Gallup. The Cowboys going to use their second timeout now. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this fourth quarter of play.
Sit down.
Well, they probably don't need to run a play here, but you wonder if they're going to be able to resist on 1st and goal. They'll run with Pollard. And he gets halfway there down to the 1-yard line. Another yard would probably put this thing in the books. It's 2nd and 1. Touchdown, Cowboys! Michael Gallup on the receiving end from Dak Prescott. And the Cowboys have pretty well put it away here in the fourth quarter. And this win now going to look a little more lopsided on the scoreboard, CD. Now, some may have run out the clock in that scenario, but they wanted to put their foot on the gas, get 1 more touchdown, and they did just that.
Well, partner, I would say the traditionalists not overly excited about that score. They'd like to see the game played a little bit differently. But what you can't argue with is their execution of that play, because it played out exactly as it was drawn up. It almost would have been a shame not to finish with such a well-run play.
So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. And he'll elect not to run with it. The fair catch will move this out to the 25-yard line. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. Well, this game, it has had no shortage of offense. They've been able to put up a decent amount of points on this side, Charles. They just have not been able to keep pace with the other offense they're going against here.
Yeah, it's a good way of pointing things out, because now it's not a total loss, because as you said, they've scored some points, so there's some plays they can build on, moments where the game plan actually worked. But overall, though, they were just out personnel. They were going up against a team that's playing at an elite level.
And what are the whistles for? Timeout. So they'll stop the clock here in a game that's been decided in the closing seconds. Now following the sack, they'll look to make amends on a 2nd down and 17. Throwing is Hurts. And this is caught. It's Brown. And they'll get it all the way up about 5 yards shy of midfield. Now whistles and a timeout called here. Not sure of the point of this, but they'll stop it with 4 seconds to go in the game.
Great, set.
One final shot. They'll look to throw. And Hurts is going to be hit and taken down to the ground. A higher scoring game, Charles, than we typically see in the National Football League, but fun to watch these offenses. They were really clicking. It seemed like everything that they dialed up worked.
Yeah, it certainly was fun to watch from our perspective. How'd you like to be those defensive coaches, though? That wasn't a blast for them at all. And let's face it, they all game plan, they all scout, they all think they're prepared, but executing and stopping teams,
We're at the home of the Super Bowl 52 champions, Lincoln Financial Field in Philadelphia, PA.
Straight ahead, we've got a pretty good one on tap here, as it'll be the Miami Dolphins taking on the Philadelphia Eagles.
Here's Jason Sanders now to get this one started, and off we go from Lincoln Financial Field.
And he'll elect not to run with it, and a fair catch on the kickoff will move the ball to the 25. To throw at the outset, here's Hurts. This short throw caught by Goddard, and he'll be out right at the 35. Right away, they rack up 10 yards on their first play from scrimmage.
That was a route run not just with dexterity, but with intelligence. Found the hole in the zone, made sure the quarterback saw him, and was able to make the sure catch and flip the down marker back to 1.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10.
63, 63, 63. Hey, thumbs up, alert. Delta.
Throwing from the gun, it's Hurts. He'll get this one complete. That's A.J. Brown.
And they've got it well across midfield down to the 40 before it's all said and done. 25 yards that time.
That's good for an Eagles. First and 10 at the 40-yard line.
They'll run for the first time with DeAndre Swift.
And he is going to lose yardage here. Call it a full 3 yards in the wrong direction there. Brings up 2nd down.
I know that speed is the hallmark of today's NFL game, but the key to good rushing defense is still having your linebackers set the edge.
So their task a little bit more difficult now. 2nd and 13 that they're walking up on. They'll drop to throw. And this will be incomplete.
Nice play on the football, and while it was tipped in the air and made everyone a little bit anxious before falling to the ground, you just know defensive players are taught to knock the ball to the ground. But early in games, emotions come into play, nerves come into play, and despite the training, the ball was tipped up. Fortunately for them, they didn't pay for that error.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down.
Hurts sets up to throw it. Open man, that's Devontae Smith.
And they'll get him down about 3 yards short of the first. So they'll say no to the 50-yard field goal try. Instead, the offense out there, they're going for it. Now on 4th down here, that pass knocked away and incomplete. The Eagles unable to convert there on 4th. And this defense holds firm here on the opening drive of the night.
To end the Dolphins now with a 1st and 10
at the 33-yard line.
They'll run here with Raheem Mostert.
And he is going to lose yardage here. Yikes, a 4-yard loss really sets him back now for 2nd down.
Defensively, we always know that he is tough in run support, and I think the way that he gets there is he understands what an offense is going to do before the ball's even snapped. A great job of scouting prior to the game, then reading, reacting, and taking the right path to the ball carrier.
They try to throw on 2nd down, but this one is incomplete.
A lot of times it's that first read that you have. Maybe you get it in pre-snap. He locked in on his target, but he was covered quite well, and that one's incomplete.
On 3rd and long, it's Tagovailoa. And going deep for Hill. Over the middle, and there's a diving catch.
Complete to number 10, Tyreek Hill. A gain of 46 yards on the play. First down, Miami.
Here's Tagovailoa on 1st and 10. That's into a crowd and intercepted.
Picked by Kevin Byard. Oh, they try a lateral on the return, and now the ball's loose. And it's picked up by the Eagles.
And the Eagles are going to have the football here at their own 18-yard line.
And, partner, I know hindsight's always 20/20, but, man, just in general, those laterals, they can be so risky, and we see the risk that can be involved right there.
And you just have to know, and we've seen it because we've been in a lot of practices, it's not something that's practiced very often. You know, in that situation, you don't see guys really working on it. Maybe like we're bringing the rugby guys in to help us with tackling, maybe we ask them to help us with the laterals as well and make that a better play.
Well, starting drive number 2 off on the right foot. Completion for the first down. Drive 1 that had to be pretty frustrating because they moved the football. They just didn't get any points out.
But warm-up QB, too. Let's bring in the backup. I mean, my goodness, you take them downfield and you don't score points. You know I'm being totally facetious here, right? I'm just kidding. Nice first drive. Rarely do teams score on every single drive in a game, but they like what they did there. They just hope they can pay it off this time with some points.
It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up second down.
At the end of all that hitting and hollering, it was a 4-yard run, so the offense is going to go back to huddle and feel pretty good about themselves. Defensively, you have to feel okay because you didn't let it turn into a bigger run, but the goal, shut it down for 2 yards or less. That's when you start to feel good about yourselves.
A second down pass play there, but it's incomplete.
No coverage bust by the defense here. They did a nice job accounting for everybody, and that led to an incompletion.
So after the second down incompletion, they'll come up now against a 3rd and 6. From the gun, it's Hurts. That is caught. They'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. First time they've hooked up here. Good for 17 and a first down.
But one of the ways the quarterbacks keep all the receivers alive in a play, never lock in on any one guy. Make sure you keep your eyes moving, scan the field. And here he finds the open guy for a nice pickup.
Off the play fake, here's Hurts. And that one into the hands of Brown downfield. And he's going to be taken down right at the 10-yard line. We're scoreless after 1. Now second quarter action from Philadelphia, and it's the Eagles in possession as they've got it with a 1st and 10. The first points of the ball game as they take the lead here in this second quarter.
If you're going to play quarterback in the NFL, you've got to have great vision and you've got to remain calm when things break down in the pocket. Both of those traits are on display there. He surveys the situation, sees the middle of the field open, so he's just going to step up and take it himself. Very well done there.
Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away.
Braxton Berrios now from his end zone.
Braxton Berrios on the return. The Dolphins take over 1st and 10.
First down Miami as they get set to start the drive. Play action. Now it's Tua.
Tua hit and the ball is out.
And it's picked up by the Eagles. And they are going to set up shop at the 32-yard line. A disappointing end of the sequence there. He was starting to turn nothing into something, and then he lost the football.
And sometimes things get lost in the transition. And what I mean by that is you go from being a passer to a runner. And at a certain point, once you cross the line of scrimmage, you're strictly a runner now. There's no more downfield threat. Make sure you take care of the football while you're traversing downfield.
A nice-looking play to start the drive down the middle and complete. A big pickup there for the Eagles' first down, 18 yards. Right after the turnover, they come out throwing.
And that means it's a sudden change situation. We used to practice it on defense. Sudden change, get out there, stop the offense. But you typically run out there a little bit unsettled. I think that's why he came right out throwing the football, hoping to catch him off balance.
And he did. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2.
Brings up 2nd and 2 at the Dolphins' 6-yard line.
Ball at the 6 here as they work with a 2nd and 2.
King, Phil King, Phil King.
On the handoff, this is Swift. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Philadelphia. DeAndre Swift, a 6-yard touchdown run. And the Eagles go up by 2 touchdowns. Elliott good on the extra point, and it's now 14-0. After the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. And some good special teams coverage as they bring him down just outside of the 15. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. And they're in a bind early here, down 14-0. Are you worried at this stage or still too early?
You're worried. You're just trying not to transmit it to the rest of your team. You want to make sure that they stay positive. But at the same time, you're wondering, how are we going to move the football? What do we have on this play sheet that can work? Get back to basics is usually your answer. And make sure you find the guy who can move the ball fastest for you if you just get it in his hands.
Yeah, still second quarter. You get points on the board here. I hope you're feeling okay. Jalen Carter. What a play by him. That's going to go as a loss of 13. Now then, after the sack, it'll be interesting to see what they have planned for 2nd and 23. Throwing now is Tagovailoa. Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Keely Ringo picks it off, and his guys are going to take over at the 39-yard line. So a nice play defensively by the rookie, coming up with the INT.
And that's a late-round pick right there, making a first-round impact. And a lot of these day 3 corners, they end up winding up on special teams and sub-packages and even on the practice squad. But he's really made an impact on this defense, and he comes up with the interception there.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Now a whistle, and I think a penalty here for a delay. No, they're going to say timeout. They did get the timeout in time. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this 2nd quarter. They go play action with Hurts on the move to his left. The flag comes in. It's incomplete, and I'm not sure he was still behind the line when he let that one go. So the illegal forward pass also costs him a down, and now it's 2nd and long. They'll look to throw. And he whips that one incomplete there. Great coverage there all around. Really didn't have many options to throw the football.
Very little chance that that one was going to be completed. Every receiver was locked up.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. They'll try and set up the screen to Swift. And he's going to be brought down short of the 1st at about the 31-yard line. They do get 12, but they'll be marked short. And that leads to a 4th down. Hurts. These guys running back out of the backfield. And inside the 20 before he's brought down.
Fourth down, no problem. Just a ho-hum pickup of 14 to keep the offense on the field.
So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10.
Hey, 73, 73. Hey.
Here's Hurts to throw.
And that will be caught, but out of the end zone, says the field judge. It's ruled incomplete.
We know all the receivers go through those tiptoe drills, right, trying to get their feet down inbounds. But a lot of the times what we don't talk about is when they're up in the air and they catch the ball. You ever notice how they're reaching back with their feet, not just straight down?
And that's going to be caught for an Eagles touchdown.
DeAndre Swift.
He scored on the ground and through the air.
And the Eagles have moved out in front by 3 touchdowns.
Elliott good with a PAT, and it's now 21-0. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away.
Hill is going to take it out of the end zone.
And this will not be a good return. He's out of bounds at the 12. First down Miami as they get set to start the drive. And a first half that really has not been kind to them. A late opportunity here to maybe make some inroads on this deficit before half.
And this drive's going to go a long way towards telling us whether they actually have a chance to come all the way back in this game or not.
They take a shot downfield there, but it winds up falling incomplete. An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Looking to pass. Tua.
Oh, everything falling apart now. Another one intercepted. Picked off by Reed Blankenship.
Then he's going to get this on down to the 13-yard line.
At the 13-yard line.
From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10.
Hey, easy, 63, 63, bang. Crowd left Yanni. Hey, Silver.
Throwing is Hurts. And this one is going to be off the mark, too far out in front.
And to put it mildly, this is a tough spot defensively. They have to come right back out and defend their red zone. But how about that good first step towards forcing them to settle for at least 3 points? I think they're also thinking bigger right now. Imagine being able to stop them totally and change the momentum.
Now a 2nd down throw for the end zone, but it's incomplete.
A couple of quick incompletions, and now they're just one more away from getting off the field. They've got options now. Could they dial up a blitz here or just drop everyone into coverage to crowd the throwing lanes?
On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw.
And that's out to the flat for Swift.
And boy, he is very close to a first down, but from where they're spotting that football, he's going to be a foot or so short. Now the Eagles will use the 2nd of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 34 seconds to go before halftime.
Oh, the sneak, it's Hurts.
He didn't get the touchdown, but he did get the first down as he's tackled at the 1.
Oh, the sneak, it's Hurts.
And he is over the line for another rushing touchdown.
Is he a quarterback or is he a tailback?
Jalen Hurts
Scoring on the sneak from a yard out.
And the Eagles are able to widen their lead here in this first half.
Elliott good on the extra point, and a round is on here in this first half. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away.
And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this. Oh, and Tua going to be intercepted for the third time. Picked off by James Bradbury. Now he's loose at the 40. Wow, a big mistake there. Late interception in this first half, and that could lead to a field goal try the other way.
Yeah, I think at this point you just had to say, let's take a knee and go into the half and regroup. Let's just talk it over a little bit. I wonder, partner, was the analytics coach in his head a little bit? Maybe go ahead and press it and try and get some points. While the old school coach probably would have said, take the knee, let's get out of here.
Now we could see points the other way here. So barring a touchback, this likely the final act of the half as the kick is away. And they're going to mark that where it went out of bounds. So really good starting field position up past the 40-yard line. Good starting field position for the Dolphins as they have it 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line. Tua, a final shot before half. He'll let this go deep for Waddle. And he's got it inside the 10. So we've hit intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL, and it's a presentation of EA Sports. And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, set and ready to rock for the third quarter. The Dolphins down on the scoreboard, but they'll have it first as we get going in this third quarter. Hill is going to take it out of the end zone. And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Costs him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20. First down Miami as they get set to start the drive. CD, they certainly know the hole that they face as they begin the second half. They have to do what precious few teams have done in NFL history. That's try to come back from a 4-possession deficit.
And, partner, you know, as that team gathers, they're saying to each other, you never say never, right? Because if you're on an NFL roster, that's how you have to think. You can always come back and win a ball game. And let's face it, we saw a certain Super Bowl, a 25-point lead late that wasn't enough to put someone away. But that being said, this task is near impossible. Let's face it. And bottom line is, it officially becomes impossible if this possession is an empty one.
Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete. So another incompletion there. He's hitting on fewer than half his pass attempts in this one, and that is not a winning formula.
Yeah, so let's make sure we give a little bit of credit to the defense here. They've given him a lot to think about, a lot of different looks, and he seems a little bit confused trying to complete passes.
There's a ball thrown right side and complete. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. Big yardage after the catch. That one winds up going for 36. So the big play means just like that, they'll operate from the red zone now on first down. On play action, here's Tua. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
The good signal calls will never go back in the huddle and play the blame game because they need those guys to protect him. But on that last one, his offensive line, they lost their leverage very quickly, and that's why they were able to get to him and hit him as he tried to throw the football and force an incompletion.
And for the 4th time tonight, it's an interception. Keely Ringo picks it